Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
DJ Angelo.
You're rocking with the best, the best, the best.
I'm the hottest round with the crazy style.
Hey people, what's happening? It's DJ Angelo. Welcome to another turntable tutorial. We're now up to lesson 15, and today I'm going to teach you some new ways of manipulating your records in order to create more intricate beat juggling patterns. So I hope you're all still with me. Let's get started. I'm going to show you some new techniques of staggering and dragging your beats, which I find very useful in beat juggling. These techniques make it possible to create new beat juggling patterns that wouldn't otherwise be possible if the records were just left to play as normal. Today I'm using an instrumental beat by DJ Rectangle, and you can find the details in the description below. So as per usual, I've queued up the records to beat 1 and I've applied a visual marker at the 12 o'clock position. So this is how the beat sounds normally. Okay, so you can hear that this beat is structured in a typical 4/4 time signature with a kick on beat 1, a snare on beat 3 and so on. But the main reason I've chosen to use this beat is because it has nice clean sounds on each beat and on each half beat. So what this means is we have more sounds to play with, which gives us more scope when it comes to composing beat juggling patterns. But before we do that, here's some useful techniques and exercises for you to practice. Tap pausing is a way of slowing down a beat using your hands without actually needing to change its pitch. It's basically a technique of tapping the record in the right place to separate parts of the beat and create pauses during its playback. It can be done anywhere in the track, for example, but a good exercise is to master tap pausing every beat or every half beat. To tap pause on every beat, I basically place my fingers gently on the record just before every kick and every snare drum. You can hear that by doing this, I'm isolating two sounds at a time. Tap pausing can also be done to isolate individual sounds by tapping the record gently in between all of the kicks, snares and half beats. To illustrate further, here's some examples of how tap pausing can be applied to looping. Scratch pausing is a name that I've given to this next technique, which is also very useful in the composition and execution of beat juggle patterns. Instead of tapping the record to stagger the playback, we're now going to apply baby scratches as the beat plays. Again, you can do this at any time during the playback of the beat, but to develop your timing, it's good to practice scratch pausing on every beat and on every half beat. Alternatively, scratch pausing can be done with very quick, sharp baby scratches, which staggers the beat a little bit less than the previous method. Okay, so that's scratch pausing. Here's some examples of how it can be incorporated into looping. Okay, to build on our knowledge of tap pausing and scratch pausing, I'm now going to show you something that I like to call offbeat looping. To demonstrate, I'm going to use a 2-beat loop, which we already know sounds like this. Okay, so in that 2-beat loop, you can hear that we're switching between records every 4 sounds, as the beat runs 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, which is the most common time signature in modern music. If I break this rule and switch records every 3 sounds, I end up with an offbeat loop that sounds like this. This is an example of a triplet pattern, as it runs 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and so on. This time signature might sound strange if you're used to hearing beats arranged in blocks of 4, but the reason I've shown you this is to demonstrate how tap pausing or scratch pausing can be utilised to make an offbeat pattern stay on beat. Here's an example. So basically it's the same triplet pattern from before, only this time I'm scratch pausing the second sound on record 2, which is the half beat after beat 1, and this action is what's keeping the pattern on beat. Alternatively, you can tap pause record 2 after beat 1, which will also keep the pattern on beat in the same way. Okay, so hopefully I've shown you how these new techniques will open up a lot of new possibilities in beat juggling. So to end this tutorial, here's a quick freestyle beat juggle using the techniques that we've covered today. That's it for today, guys. I've given you plenty of new ideas and techniques for you to work on, so practice hard and stay creative. Remember that when you're staggering your records, you need to have a gentle touch as well as strict rhythm, so try and get the balance right between control and finesse. Okay guys, I'll be back soon to bring you a new tutorial on more advanced beat juggling, so until the next time, peace and progress.